Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we will gonna talk about the global lineup of products from the brand Ferrari. The most affordable Ferrari you can get is the Ferrari Portofino. This is a two-seater hardtop convertible Ferrari which comes with a 2+2 seating configuration. This car is powered by a 3.9-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine which produces 600 horsepower and 760 Newton meters of torque, which enables this car to accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 320 km an hour. This car is priced at £164,000. Next car in the lineup is the mid-engine V8 Ferrari supercar called the 488 GTV Coupe and the GTV Spider. These cars are also powered by the same 3.9-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine, which has won Engine of the Year award multiple times. In this configuration, this car is a mid-engine and produces 670 horsepower and 760 Newton meters of torque, which accelerates the 488 GTB Coupe in 0 to 100 in just 2.9 seconds, and for the 488 GTB Spider, which is the hardtop convertible based on the 488 GTB Coupe, would take 3 seconds dead. And for both the cars, the top speed are capped at 202 mile an hour, which is 325 kilometers an hour. The base price for the 488 GTB Coupe is 195,000 British pounds, and for the GTB Spider, you have to give 10,000 pounds premium over the 488 GTB Coupe. So the base price for the 488 GTB Spider is 205,000 pounds. Next is the track-focused mid-engine supercar from Ferrari based on the 488 GTB. It's called the 488 Pista, Pista being the Italian name, which means track. Here, this car is powered again by a 3.9-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine, but it is heavily reworked to produce 720 horsepower, which comes at 8,000 RPM, and 770 Newton meters of torque, which comes as low as 3,000 RPM. These figures are capable enough to accelerate this car from 0 to 100 in just 2.8 seconds with a top speed of 340 kilometers an hour. This car is priced at 252,000 Great British pounds. Then we have the Spider sibling of the 488 Pista, which is priced 278,000 Great British pound. F8 Tributo gives tribute to all the mid-engine V8 supercars from Ferrari in the past years. Here, this car would produce same 720 horsepower as the 488 Pista and 770 Newton meters of torque from 3.9-liter twin turbocharged V8 petrol engine. F8 Tributo would take 2.9 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 100 with a top speed of 340 kilometers an hour. Prices for the base F8 Tributo is 203,000 Great British pound. Then we have the F8 Spider, which is again the hardtop convertible, a model based on the F8 Tributo. F8 Spider is unveiled just 2 months back. This car is priced at 234,000 Great British pound, which is 30,000 pounds over F8 Tributo Coupe. Then we have the GTC4 Lusso lineup from Ferrari. If you have 4 people in the family and want to go on great grand touring, so GTC4 Lusso is the most usable Ferrari you can get. It comes with both the engine options, 3.9-liter V8 as well as 6.3-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine. In the V8 configuration, this car is producing 610 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 760 Newton meters of torque, which comes as low as 3,000 RPM. This would accelerate this Grand Tourer in 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 320 kilometers an hour. And for the base GTC for Lusso T, you have to spend 198,000 Great British Pound. Then we have the V8 sibling based on the GTC for Lusso T. This car is powered by a 6.3 liter screamingly naturally aspirated V12 engine, which produces 690 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and 697 Newton meters of torque at 5,750 rpm, which accelerate this 2+2 Ferrari in 3.4 seconds with a top speed of 335 kilometers an hour. Here, for the screaming V12 engine, you have to give 40,000 Great British Pound as a premium, and this car is priced at 238,000 pounds for the base GTC for Lusso V12 model. Then we have the 812 Superfast. 812 Superfast is a great grand tourer. This car is a successor to F12 Berlinetta. Here, this car is producing about 800 horsepower at 8,500 rpm and 718 Newton meters of torque at 7,000 rpm from the same 6.3 liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, which accelerates this rear-wheel drive front-engine V12 car from 0 to 100 in just 2.9 seconds with a top speed of 340 kilometers an hour. The base price for the 812 Superfast is 253,000 Great British Pound. Then we have the hardtop convertible based on the 812 Superfast. In the past 50 years, this is the most iconic hardtop convertible V12 Ferrari you can buy, as Ferrari does not keep the production number on the 812 GTS, so this car comes at a slightly premium. It comes with 318,000 Great British Pound, but trust me, the asking price for 812 GTS, which is the first time in the past 50 years that they have introduced uncapped production car. As far as the V12 models are concerned, this price is completely worth it. Then we will gonna talk about the next car in the lineup is the Ferrari Roma. This is the recently produced and a new member in the Ferrari lineup. The Ferrari Roma is one of the most elegant Ferraris we have seen in the recent years. This car would sit above the Ferrari Portofino and below the F8 Tributo Coupe. This is a grand tourer as well. It comes with a 2+ seating configuration. Why a Ferrari is calling this car as 2+ seating configuration, as 2 adults can easily sit in the front, and at the back you only have the space for the kids. This car is powered by a 3.9 liter twin turbocharged V8 motor found in the Portofino as well as in the F8 Tributo, but here this car is producing 620 horsepower and 760 Newton meters of torque, which accelerate this elegant grand tourer in just 3.4 seconds from 0 to 100. With the top speed is capped at 320 kilometers an hour. Official pricing in the UK are not out yet, but it is rumored to be pricier than the Portofino and priced lower than the F8 Tributo. So we are assuming the prices should be near around 180,000 Great British Pounds. Then we have the SF19 Stradale. SF90 is again the new product in the Ferrari lineup. This is the new era of Ferrari because this kind of a model has been introduced for the very first time. This car is powered by a 3.9 liter twin turbocharged V8 engine as well as has the electric assistance as well. Combining both the engines, car is producing, hold on to your breath, these are the hypercar numbers, 1000 horsepower and 800 Newton meters of torque. So the performance level are of the hypercar level as well. So 2.5 seconds this car would take to accelerate from standstill to 100 kilometers an hour. Top speed is capped at 340 kilometers an hour. The price this car would be coming, and it would not be a limited production run from the Ferrari. So the price this car would be coming is not the hypercar premium. We are not talking about £1 million. We are speculating, and rumors are saying that this car would be priced at around 400,000 Great British Pound. Then we have the Icona series car from the Ferrari called the Monza. Ferrari are producing only 499 units combined of the both these models called the Monza SP1 and the Monza SP2, based on the 812 Superfast chassis and the drivetrain. SP1 is a single-seater roadster, doesn't come with a windshield, and SP2 is a two-seater roadster. These cars doesn't come with any kind of a roof and the windshield from the Ferrari. This gives tribute to the Monza range of cars back from the 1960s. Here, based on the 812 Superfast, car is producing 10 horsepower more. So the 810 horsepower is there as far as the power figures are concerned, and torque figures are of 719 Newton meters, which accelerate this supercar or hypercar, you can say, which has a 6.3 liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, which is producing 810 horsepower and giving that onto the rear axle, would accelerate from 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. Just think it for a second. Acceleration like this brutal with no protection of the windshield in front of you. So the top speed of this car is capped at only 300 kilometers an hour due to the aerodynamical reason. This car is priced at, this is the car everyone is keeping their eye on as far as the collectors are concerned. And if a Ferrari have kept the production number on their new car, it will demand a certain premium. So this Icona range, Monza SP1 and SP2, is priced at 1.6 million Great British Pound, and rumors suggest that all 499 unit production capped have been reserved. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification as well to see these kind of future videos. Take care guys.